Hello everybody, this is Sumaya of 2nd BCS in Joseph College. Today I am here to discuss about the nature conservation. The nature conservation is nothing but the prevention, protection, management or restoration of natural environment and ecological communities in the habitat of them. And nature conservation is the moral philosophy and conservation, a movement focused on protecting species from extinction, maintaining and restoring habitats. Conservation seeks the sustainable use of nature by humans for activities such as hunting, logging, or mining. Meanwhile, the preservation means nothing but protecting nature from human use. Threats of nature. Pollution. Pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. These harmful materials are called pollutants. Pollutants can be in nature such as volcanic ash. They can also be created by the human activities such as trash or runoff produced by factories. Pollutants damage the quality of air, water and land. Deforestation. Deforestation is nothing but clearing and thinning of forest by humans. Deforestation represents one of the largest issues in global land use. Estimation of deforestation traditionally are based on the area of forest cleared for humans, including removal of trees for wood products and croplands and grazing lands. Three main causes of deforestation. There are three types. There are three main causes of deforestation, that is agriculture expansion and infrastructure expansion such as road building and urbanization. Soil erosion. Soil erosion is the natural process of wearing away topsoil, but the human activities have accelerated the process. It is usually caused due to the removal of vegetations or any activities that renders the ground dry. Farming, grazing, mining, construction and recreational activities are some of the causes of soil erosion. Overfishing is the removal of species of fish from a body of water at a rate greater than the species can replenish its population naturally, resulting in the species becoming increasingly underpopulated in that area. Water scarcity. Water scarcity is the lack of fresh water resources to meet the standard water demand. These are the two types of water scarcity: physical or economical water scarcity. Physical water scarcity is where there is not enough water to meet all demands, including that needed for ecosystem to function effectively. Infrastructure. Infrastructure enables trade, business, power, connects workers to their jobs, creates opportunities for struggling communities and protects the nation from the increasing unpredictable natural environment. Major infrastructure of development. There are 10 major infrastructure of development. Number 1, electric power. Number 2, water and water waste system. Number 3, soil waste management. Number 4, road and pedestrian facilities. Number 5, maritime and transportation. Number 6, air transportation, telecommunication, education, health and government administrative building. Slash and burn. Slash and burn agriculture is a farming method that involves the cutting and burning of plants in the forest or woodland to create a field called swidden. This method being by cutting down the trees or woody plants in an area. Smothering of coral reefs. The process primarily involves mucociliary transport, and coral continuously shifts sediments across their surface to prevent smothering, defined as the buildups of patches or pools of sediments that cannot be moved by self-cleaning. Climate change. Climate change threatens people with food and water scarcity, increasing flood, extreme heat, more disease and economic loss. Human migration. Climate changes. Climate change refers to the long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle, but since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas. Illegal species trade. Illegal wildlife trade has many negative consequences for human well-being and species conservation. When criminal actor trades in endangered species, they weaken entire ecosystem and they threaten essential links to the world's biological diversity. Some active government and non-government organization of India. Government organization. There are 5 government organizations discussed here. Number 1, Ministry of Environment and Forest. Number 2, Central Pollution Control Board. Number 3, Environmental Information System. Number 4, Ministry of Earth Sciences. Number 5, Waste Minimalization Cycle Organization. Non-governmental organization. Number 1, Agency of Non-Conventional Energy and Rural Technology. Center for Science and Environment and Conserve. Number 3, Exnora International. Number 4, Foundation of Ecological Security. Number 5, State 3. What can we do to conserve natural resources? Turning off the lights. Turning off the lights when you leave your room can help save energy. It can also help reduce carbon emission and other harmful greenhouse gases. Hence, turning off your lights is a simple way to help protect the environment and save the planet. Closing the door while AC runs. If you close the interior door to a room while your air conditioner is in cooling cycle, the air that is pumped into the room will trap inside. This will increase the pressure in the room, which will force conditioned air outside of any small cracks or opening around the room's windows, walls, ceilings and the floors. Decreasing the use of paper. 6 simple ways to reduce paper waste from your daily work life. Number 1, think before you print. Take priceless notes. Use online cloud storage for your files. Hot desking keeps your office free cluster. Cultural support and encouragement to save paper. Keep recycling bins handy. Throwing trash in trash cans. 8 items to avoid throwing in the trash. That is garbage. Number 1, light bulbs. In recent years, the uses of LED and compact fluorescent light bulbs has increased exponentially. Number 2, mercury thermometers. Number 3, fire and carbon monoxide detectors. Number 4, batteries, paints, oils, clothing and electronics. Switching to non-plastic water bottles and bags. Banning bottled water could reduce water and protect the environment. About 70% of plastic water bottles bought in the United States were not recycled in 2015, which means the majority ends up in the landfills or in the oceans, harming the ecosystem and poisoning animals. Plastic bags. Plastic bags starts out the fossil fuels and ends up as deadly waste in the landfills and the oceans. Instead of using plastic bottles, you may use glass, ceramics, stainless steels, plant-based plastic, boxed water or paper bottles, reusable bottles, etc. Driving less. Driving less reduces the stress. Get more exercises, save on insurance, save time by skipping the commute grind, lower your carbon footprint. Using green power. By using green power, an organization or communication can improve its environmental performance and reduce climate change association risk while also helping to improve the places where people live and work. Planting trees. Importance of planting trees. Trees gives off oxygen that we need to breathe. Trees reduce in amount of storm water runoff, which reduces erosion and pollution in our waterways and may reduce the effect of flooding. Many species of wildlife depends on the trees of habitat. Trees provide for protection and homes for many birds and mammals. Preventing pollution. Using non-toxic and less toxic chemicals as cleaners, degreasers and other maintenance chemicals, implementing water and energy conservation practices, reusing materials such as drums and pallets rather than disposing of them as wastes. And finally, the 3 R's, that is reuse, reduce and recycling. The principle of reducing waste, reusing and recycling resources and products is often called the 3 R's. Reducing means choosing to use things with care to reduce the amount of waste generated. World Nature Conservation Day, observed on July 28 annually. World Nature Conservation Day acknowledges that a healthy environment is the foundation for the stable and healthy society. A parting message to all: those who help nature end up with helping themselves. Thank you.